Everyone loves a chocolate slice, but not the time it takes to make one. So this is my ridiculously decadent, ridiculously easy chocolate slice. I've broken up some shortbread biscuits here, and now I've got some melted butter, and we're just going to, instead of having to mix it all together and then press it in, we're just going to splash this over the top like that, and then I'm going to use my fingers to sort of mush it up and press it in. So it doesn't matter if it's not perfect. This is all about saving time. I've got my oven preheated to about 180, and this saves having to do a base and cook it, and then cook up caramel and set it, and then do the chocolate on top. There we are. So that's my base. My hands were clean. Now I've got some chocolate chips. The reason I'm using chocolate chips is that they hold their shape when they cook. And you'll probably notice there's quite a lot of them. Who was it who said 9 out of 10 people love chocolate and the 10th person is lying? There we are. Now some nuts. I've got walnuts. You could use toasted almonds, you could use pecans, you could use hazelnuts, any sort of nut you like. This gives it a little bit of bulk and also some lovely crunch. Now the chocolate. I've got some chopped up milk chocolate, so with 3 types of chocolate in here, that like that, and some white chocolate. I love it. I love finding a short way of doing something that really should take a long time. Some white chocolate, and then every Australian kid's favourite, I've got some sweetened condensed milk. And I want to know who hasn't eaten it out of the can or the tube. But I'm going to make this modern. This is going to be salted caramel. So use some fine salt, and I'm just sprinkling it over here. This also is going to stop it being too rich. The salt does help cut through the richness just a little bit. So this is to make salted caramel. Here's the condensed milk, a whole can. Drizzle it over. And look, it doesn't matter if it's not all that even, or if it's not all over, because when it goes in the oven, it's going to have a chance to all mix up together. Here's the rest of it. This does make the best caramel, I think, condensed milk. Now this only took 25 minutes in the oven, perfect in the Lamington tin, and I've cooled it, but it's not cold cold, because it needs to still be a little bit warm to be able to cut. So, it is delicious. Hear that crunch. Beautiful. That's going through the nuts. And truly, little pieces like this really are all you need. And then you can let it cool completely. I told you it was ridiculously decadent, but it's also ridiculously easy.